But we can talk about that stream really quick because I know you already talked about it and I already talked about it, but we didn't talk about it together. So
Right.
so what did you really like about it, and what did you really dislike about it? Like,
Well, first of all, just what I liked the most about it was just by its very nature what it is. It's a Marvel versus Capcom wave of figures. It's 90s nostalgia, and I'm the number one type of person that's going to appeal to, which is a blessing and a curse, because it also means that you're going to be able to be lazy if you want to be, and I will still be there like a trained seal, like oh, it's Capcom. Like I'm the problem. I'll be the first person to admit it. Like I was very, very happy, but the whole stream was the best and worst of Marvel Legends. It was the blurst of Marvel Legends because it was like the brand new Juggernaut, just stunning, 100% brand new sculpt, much wanted character. They used their whole ass with it. It was just phenomenal. So that is the best of Marvel Legends until we get the price. We don't know. It might be the worst of Marvel Legends if they come out and it's like triple digits or something. It won't be that much, and I'm not trying to suggest it should be.
I hope not.
But, yeah, they could ruin this nice thing, So we don't know.
I'm thinking that most of them are going to hit 57, 58 because they've been 54.99. So with maybe closer to 60, maybe 59.
I'm guessing the 2-packs are absolutely going to be 60. I think the 2-packs are definitely going to be 60. And then Juggernaut, again, I think should be 60, but you just don't know. You just don't know.
How about that? What do you think that's going to be? I think 80.
Well, that's the funny thing though, because it's not a direct to market thing. So it's not like the Sentinel that they made. So it's going to be hitting stores. And the thing is, it's such a unique kind of figure. The fan base for it isn't going to be that big, so they don't want to price themselves out of the market.
Everyone that I've shown that has been like, whoa, and they don't even know what Shumagorath is, which is Gigantos for Marvel, because they can't use Shumagorath. So but everyone's like, what is that? I want it, So I don't know. Marvel may undermake this and be like, dang, we missed out on an opportunity here, because
it's real tough to call. But hey, if they underproduce it, they can always re-release it in pink. So they're going to be making ends meet. They're not going to be skipping any dinners. They're going to be doing fine.
Oh, this is Hasbro. Of course not. Of course not. They love reuse. And speaking of reuse, so here's my main problem with that wave, with that release. So that Venom has been released 3 times. They had the first one with the Life Foundation pack without the upper ball peg in the torso, which was just the ab crunch. They added that, still had pins for the Venom that I'm giving away. Then they released Warpath once again on that updated Venom body. And now they're releasing Omega Red and Venom again on that body with the pins in 2025. And then they're packing that Venom with a Captain America with butterfly joints, and that infuriates me.
Yeah, and you have the right to be infuriated, and again, it wouldn't be so bad. Like the one thing that always irritates me about Hasbro is they remind me very much of the WWE, because I'm a big pro wrestling fan as well, obviously, and to be honest, it's probably just corporations. It's not WWE and Hasbro, it's corporations, but it's the hypocrisy of it.
Yeah,
it's saying one thing to justify something and then doing the other. It's like, oh, Maximum Spider-Man costs this much because he's brand new sculpt and articulation, and then it's like, well, this figure costs the same amount and you've literally just repainted it. So yeah, then how does that work? It's the same. It's the same argument of like, oh well, we have to charge full price for Spider-Ham because the cost of the Build-A-Figure is factored into the wave. Yeah. And it's like, well, you've removed the Build-A-Figure and the wave still costs the same. So
$24.99 for Fantastic Four. No Build-A-Figure piece.
As the young people, as the young people say, make it make sense. But it doesn't.
It never will. It never will.
Well, it does make sense because profits.
Tooling and profits.
I know it's a difficult thing because, of course, the representatives of the company cannot come out and say, yes, we're just trying to bleed you for all the money we can do. Like you can't. You can't.
Well, we know it's true.
It would be refreshing if they did, but I understand. That's why you will never. And you can go back 5 years of model behavior. You'll never hear me say a bad word against the Hasbro guys, because they're doing their job. And guess what? I'm not like some moral savior. If I could have that job, yes, please. I'll take it. That's an amazing job. So like, yeah, no shade at all. Because yeah, of course you're going to come out and say, yeah, our shareholders, we need to increase our profits and lower our costs. So we're going to pass that on to you.
You would never. That'd be a boring stream too, you know? Be the most boring stream you ever saw.
But the first one would be quite interesting. I'd be like, am I dreaming? Hang on a second. But yeah, so it is what it is. The only thing that I would forgive that, and you've heard me say this before, if it wasn't for the fact that Hasbro tell us it's where the fans come first. And it's like, don't gaslight me. Don't insult my intelligence. That's the big thing.
They canceled my Maximum Spider-Man order, 2 of them. So no, they're lying. They're lying.
No, Riley, it's where the fans come first.
All right, sorry. It says it, so it has to be true. I forgot. This is the internet.
That's it. Yes. You heard it here first.
Oh, and speaking of like things that are infuriating, Psylocke here in America is a Target exclusive with that Thanos. So we got to deal with that extra layer for getting Psylocke. And they knew people wanted Psylocke the most out of all of this stuff.
Yeah, well, you know what? You all wanted your independence. You threw your tea into the river, and now you got Target exclusives. So
blaming George Washington, are you?
I said people blame politics. I'm doing the same. I'm just going way back.
All the way to the start. To the Boston Tea Party.
If you were ruled over by King Charles right now, then you could just order these online like the rest of us Brits. But no, you've got to go toy hunting.
What a world we live in.